along the line of actual control is at breaking point in a bloody confrontation. 20 Indian soldiers and over 40 Chinese soldiers have been killed. The Ladakh standoff against India is just the latest in China's long line of confrontations with its neighbors. But can China afford a larger face-off with the world's second largest military? Let's take a closer look. After the deadly clash on the night of 15 June, both India and China have rushed additional troops and heavy equipment to the front lines, preparing for the worst. The Dragon is said to have suffered its heaviest casualties in a border conflict in decades. China boasts of the largest military in the world with 2.1 million active personnel, but the PLA has not seen combat since the 1980s. It has little active combat experience. India fields the second largest military comprising of 1.4 million active personnel. However, while China's forces are stretched thin to focus on other areas of potential conflicts, Indian troops are mostly concentrated in the northern sector, prepared to neutralize the threat posed by China and Pakistan. China secretly acknowledges India's strength in mountain warfare. A Chinese defense expert recently admitted this. With over 200,000 troops and 12 divisions, the Indian Mountain Battalion is the best in the world. India and China avoided a conflict during the Doklam standoff in Bhutan. Beijing repeatedly advocates the One China policy. It bullies and harasses the world against acknowledging Taiwan, which it considers as one of its provinces. China's imposition of national security law on Hong Kong has drawn global condemnation. China has virtually abandoned Hong Kong's one country, two systems policy. In response, the global economic powers have refused to accept China's unilateral actions and the change in status quo. The Dragon has been bullying and harassing its smaller and weaker neighbors in the South China Sea. Taiwan, Vietnam, the Philippines, Indonesia, Malaysia, Brunei have all been victims of Chinese aggression. Tensions are also on the edge between China and Japan. The old rivals are still locked in a standoff over 8 uninhabited islands in the East China Sea. China has also conducted one of the most severe human rights violations in modern history. Between 1 to 1.5 million ethnic Uyghur Muslims have been sent to detention centers in western Xinjiang region. America's State Department has accused China of subjecting Muslims to torture and abuse. It says China is trying to erase the culture and religion of Uyghur Muslims. Beijing has also threatened retaliation against America. But it's not just border tensions and internal conflicts that China is grappling with. The US-China trade war for global economic supremacy is going on. From the LAC to Taiwan, from Hong Kong to Xinjiang, China has displayed utter disregard for international law. Its severe human rights violations and failure to respect the sovereignty of other countries has drawn criticism and sanctions. China is fighting battles on multiple fronts, all this at a time when the world is dealing with the Wuhan virus. Its misadventure along the line of actual control has already proven to be deadly. So will the Dragon dare to enter a war, is the question that arises.